What's going on, everybody? I just put my coffee in right now, and I'm just going over different news and stuff like that. And it just came across an article. It's in Forbes. You could look it up. As far as what the Fed's going to do, what Powell's going to do is going to bump up certain cryptocurrencies, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, because they're going to raise the interest rates again. And I got to keep in my brain, I keep saying to myself everybody keeps thinking that crypto, and a lot of crypto is pure garbage. But there's some coins that actually have utilization, like they're actual, let's say, business technology tools. That's what makes it worth what they're worth and what they're going to be worth in the future. That being said, go back to the dollar. Think about the dollar. They overprint it. They can't keep count of it around the world. And then as prices start to get out of control, they adjust the interest rate artificially. Like in what world does that make any sense? That's like the US dollar is more fugazi than freaking any crypto you could imagine. It is the ultimate pump and dump. They raise interest rates up and down based on what benefits the bankers. Who does it? The Federal Reserve. Who's the Federal Reserve? It's run by bankers. And they print, but yet they loan us our money. Think about this nonsense. The idea of an outside central bank, being in control of the money supply makes absolutely no sense, and it never did. And I mean, to this day, I still do not even understand how that's allowed. But whatever, politics. But the thing that I can guarantee you 100%, as they continue to screw around with the value of the dollar, with the interest rates, and they continue to print and give money here, there. Listen to me, people. The United States government is missing a stealth fighter jet. The freaking thing is worth a couple of $1 billion. It's missing. No, it didn't crash. No, they don't know. They don't know where they put it. They don't know where they put it. Do you understand what's gonna happen to the U.S. economy? Before there was. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna make my call before I punch my phone. Before there was no exit out of the US dollar, because if you ran to another currency, if anything happened to the dollar, that currency would suffer, because mostly all currencies in the world trade back and forth with the dollar as the US global reserve money, whatever. So running to another currency was kind of stupid because you were going to get smashed. And if you went into gold and silver, let's face it, that's okay for people, a couple of $100, couple of $1,000. You have a couple of $1,000,000, it's kind of hard to buy coin to cover that, because very few brokers out there can handle tonnages like selling gold on plates. That being said, but now there's something called crypto, where you can move your money seamlessly into this digital money format, transfer it anywhere around the world, hold it in your cold wallet vault, and wait for the festivities to ride out, and then come out and say, okay, which currency am I going to land on for the maximum value? The dollar and the US government, the reason why they're going after certain cryptos is because the last thing they ever wanted or ever thought was going to happen was a seamless alternative for big money to move out and into. Think about this for a second. The US government now is competing with everyday people that can open up their own cold wallet and have their own bank account. If you slide over to crypto, what happens to the US dollar? You ever wonder why all these big institutions, the BlackRock, the Cathie Wood, and all these, why they want these big Bitcoin ETFs? Because they know what's going to go on. See, you guys don't know this, but I was around in 2008 when I saw Wall Street running to banks, trying to open up their accounts to protect their money, to get, listen to me, it was the biggest. If people would see that, and this is before phones had video cameras on them, but when you saw Wall Street executives running to take their money out of New York banks to put it in different bank accounts, like FDIC, so if they had, let's say, $1 million in one account, they would take it out and try to deposit it into multiple bank accounts. This was going on before the 2008 crash. Like that time frame where they didn't know about the bailout, because they knew what was up. They knew this was going to break the system. Just like before everything happened in 2020, okay? Before they told you to stay at home, the boys in Midtown were running to the banks also. Let me be fair, boys and girls. Now, I'm going to show you, you don't got to run to the bank no more. You just go open, exchange, choose your coin, quantity, dollar amount, execute, take your cold wallet out of your wallet, put it on the table, glook, locked away. You just poof, say goodbye to the dollar. And that day is coming.